Now in this video we will solve some of the word problems of exercise 3.5. Two questions I'll explain. First one is fourth bit of question number 4. Okay, see what is the question. Places A and B are 100 kilometers apart on highway. Okay, places A and B are 100 kilometers apart, means distance between A and B is 100 kilometers. One car starts from A and another car starts from B at the same time, means at the same time one car from place A and another car from place B starts at the same time. If the cars travel in the same direction at different speed, the cars from which are starting from point A and point B, or place A and place B, they'll travel in the same direction. They'll start at the same time and they will travel in the same direction at different speeds. Their speeds will be different. Okay, if they are in the same, they move in the same direction and at the different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. Means after 5 hours, the car which starts from A and the car which starts from B, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel, now this is the second case, if they travel towards each other, when a car starting from A travels towards B and car starting from B travel towards A, then they meet in 1 hour. Then what we have to find? What are the speeds of the two cars? We have to find speeds of the two car. Means what is the what is the speed of car which starts from A and what is the speed of car which starts from B? This we have to find. So first of all, we are assuming, we used to assume first the speed of car 1 which starts from point A and the speed of car 2 which starts from point B. So let the speed of car 1 is x km per hour and speed of car 2 is y km per hour. Okay, and car 1 starts from point A or place A and car 2 starts from point B, place B, whatever you say. Now according to the question, first case 1 is when car 1 and car 2 travels in the same direction. Car 1 is starting from place A and car 2 is starting from place B. Okay, they start at the same time and they travel in the same direction. Means if they are moving towards the right side, both the car will move towards the right side. Okay, see in case 1, this is place A and this is place B. From here car 1 is moving and from here car 2 is moving, and they are starting at the same time and they'll move towards the same direction. If they are moving in the same direction, they'll meet at point C. Okay, the two cars meet at point C after 5 hours, and time taken by the two cars, okay, to meet at point C is 5 hours. Means car 1 is also traveling for 5 hours and car 2 is also traveling for 5 hours. Okay, now see, AC is the distance traveled by car 1. Okay, and distance traveled is given by speed into time. Okay, and BC will be the distance traveled by car 2. Okay, so distance is given by speed into time. So AC is distance traveled by car 1 in 5 hours. So speed, we have assumed speed of car 1 is x kilometer and time taken by that car is 5. So distance AC is equals to 5x kilometer. Okay, and BC is the distance traveled by car 2 in 5 hours. BC is this distance. Okay, so distance is distance is equals to speed into time. So 5 is the time and y is the speed of car 2. Okay, so AC is 5x and BC is 5y. Okay, now through this figure you can say that AC minus BC is equals to AB. Okay, so distance between A and C minus distance between B and C is equals to distance between A and B, and distance between A and B is given in the question, which is 100 km. So you can write it as AC minus BC equals to AB, which is 5x minus 5y is equals to 100. Okay, 5x minus 5y is equals to 100. So this each term of this equation is divisible by 5. So after dividing this equation by 5, you will get x minus y is equals to 20. This is the first equation. How we got the first equation? I think you all will understand it after seeing the video, after watching the video and listening it properly. Okay, see, car 1 is starting from point A and car B is starting from point B, and they start at the same time and they move in the same direction. Okay, and it is given in the question, after 5 hours they meet at C. Okay, so speed is equals to distance upon time, so distance is equals to speed into time. Okay, speed into time. So we will get this equation using distance. Okay, distance between AC, then distance between BC, and distance between AB. Distance between AB is given 100 kilometers. Okay, now for the second case is when the two cars travel towards each other. Okay, when the two cars travel towards each other, means car starting from point A will travel towards B, and car 2 starting from place B will travel towards A. Okay, if they travel towards each other, if they are traveling towards each other, then they will meet after 1 hour. Okay, so time taken is 1 hour in this case. Now suppose these two cars meet at point D after 1 hour, suppose. Okay, so AD will be the distance traveled by car 1 and BD will be the distance traveled by car 2. So AD is the distance traveled by car 1 in 1 hour. It will be given by time into speed of car 1. Okay, time taken by car 1 is 1 hour and speed of the car 1 is x. So distance AD is 1x and BD is the distance traveled by car 2. So distance is equals to speed into time. So distance traveled by car 2 will be 1y. Okay, now you can clearly see from the figure that AD plus BD is equals to what? 100 kilometers. Okay, so AD plus BD, AD is 1x and BD is 1y. You can say x or y also. So x plus y is equals to 100 kilometers. This will be the second equation. This is the first equation, x minus y equals to 20 and x plus y is equals to 100 is the second equation. So you can solve it using elimination method very easily. Directly you add or subtract first or second equation, because in first equation y is minus 1 and in second equation y is plus 1. Y is coefficient of y is plus 1. Okay, so you can eliminate y very easily by adding the two equations. So x minus y is equals to 20 and x plus y is equals to 100. You add it, so you'll get 2x is equals to 120, and after this you'll get value of x. After getting value of x, put it in any one of the equation, you'll get value of y. Hence the speed of car 1 is 60 kilometers and speed of car 2 is 40 kilometers per hour. Okay, now last bit of this question number 4 is the area of rectangle. The last bit is the area of rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units. Area of rectangle is reducing. Area of rectangle is getting reduced, means area minus 9 by 9 units if the length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If we reduce length by 5 means L minus 5 and we increase breadth means B plus 3, then area is reduced, area minus 9. Okay, this is the first case. If we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, if we are increasing L plus B, length and L is increasing by 3 units means L plus 3 and breadth is also increased by 2 units means B plus 2. The area increases by 67 means area will be actual area plus 67. Okay, find the dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions of the rectangle we have to find means L into B, length into breadth. Length and breadth we have to find. Now first of all we'll assume what we have to find. X and y be the length and breadth of the rectangle. X is the length of the rectangle and y is the breadth of rectangle. Okay, so area of rectangle is formula we know, L into B, length into breadth. So area of this rectangle whose dimensions are x and y will be x into y. Now according to the question case 1. Case 1 is what? When we decrease length by 5 units. actual length is x, so when we decrease length by 5 units, length will be x minus 5, and breadth is getting increased by 3 units, so actual breadth is y, no? So if we increase it by 3 units, it will be y plus 3. So when we decrease length by 5 units, and when we increase breadth by 3 units, then area will be x minus 5 into y plus 3, and this will be equal to what? Actual area is xy, and actual area is decreased by 9 units. So this is the condition. Okay, when we decrease length by 5 units and when we increase width or breadth by 3 units, then area will be this. Okay, and the area will be reduced by 9 units from actual area. Actual area is xy. Okay, so after simplifying this equation, see, x multiply y, x multiply 3, so plus x multiply 3, then minus 5 multiply y, and minus 5 multiply 3 is minus 15. Okay, and equals to xy minus 9, so x plus xy, both this plus xy plus xy on the both sides of equation, so we can cancel it out. We'll get 3x minus 5y is equals to minus 9 plus 15. So this is the simplified equation. 3x minus 5y is equals to 6. This will be first equation. Okay, from first case. Now case 2. Case 2 is what? When length is increased by 3 units and breadth is increased by 2 units, then its area will be new area will be x plus 3 into y plus 2. This is the length and this is the breadth. Increased length and increased breadth. So increased area will be this. Okay, so this will be equal to actual area plus 67. Why actual area plus 67? Because when we are increasing length and breadth by this much units, then actual area is increased by 67 units. Okay, so this will be equal to this. Okay, so after simplifying, we'll get, now open the bracket, this will be distributive multiplication, x into y, then x into 2, then 3 into y, then 3 into 2 will be this is equals to xy plus 67. Now plus xy plus xy on the both sides of the equation, so again it will be cancelled out, so we'll get 2x plus 3y is equals to 61. This is the second equation. Okay, now we can solve these two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, by any of the method. Okay, so using elimination method, if we solve, then what we have to do? See, if we are eliminating variable y from both the equation, if we are eliminating y from first and second equation, then we have to make what? We have to make coefficient of y equal in first equation also and second equation also. Means here we can multiply 5 by 3, so we'll get 15, and here we can multiply 3 by 5, so we'll get 15. Okay, so multiplying equation first by 3 and equation second by 5. Okay, so we'll get 9x minus 15y is equals to 18, and 10x plus 15y is equals to 305. Now 15 coefficients of y are same. Okay, and sign is different. Now sign is different, so what we have to do? We will add these two equations. Now adding third and fourth equation, we will eliminate minus 15y and plus 15y, because 9x plus 10x is 19x, and minus 15y, and here it is plus 15y, so it will be eliminated. 18 plus 305 is 323. So x is equals to 323 upon 19, so x is equals to 17. X is what? Length of the rectangular garden. Okay, after getting the value of x, you can put this value in equation 1 or 2 in any of this equation. You will get value of y, so y is 9, which is breadth. Okay, so length is 17 units and breadth is 9 units. Okay, so in coming days we will learn, we will solve exercise 3.6, which deals with the topic equation reducible to a pair of linear equation in two variable. Means the equation will be same as they are not in means they are not linear equation because their power will be negative or something else, but if we have to reduce the equations as linear equations. Okay, so keep learning. Thank you.